And I'm just going to try to do this quickly. I already cut out all of the layers, and it's cut at 3 inches exactly. And I didn't use real dial size, so it's just 3 inches, and that should be perfect for you. And I cut all 3 layers. My base layer is in brown. Now I like to use tweezers for these kind of things. I like to start with the owl right up at the ears to really make sure that I'm getting it lined up right. Perfect. So now we've put our second layer, or actually our first layer on top of the base, which is brown for the owl. Now we're going to do our pink layer. My Zig Two-Way just needs to get a little bit more glue out for me. I just used my Zig last night to make my Cricut mat nice and sticky, which I had seen as a tip on the pink stamper, and then I saw Crafting with Christina has a video about it too. So that was pretty cool, and man, does it work great. Definitely going to be better than buying a new mat every other week. So we're going to start back again up with the ears. Make sure it's lined up properly. Okay, perfect. Now, I have a little trick that I like to do with the eyes. I like to make the owl look like she has eyeshadow on. So to do that, what I do is I take my Zig Two-Way and I just kind of come over here just like that, and I put a little bit of glue right there. I hope you can see that. I just go like this right in this area to make it look like eyeshadow. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is hold this right over top of this piece of paper and just dump some glitter on. This is Martha Stewart glitter. I love it. When I'm done, I just kind of blow off the rest of it that gets around it. I think next time I do the owl, I am going to do the eyeshadow before I put my pink layer on, so it doesn't try to get caught up in the little creases there. But anyway, now our owl has pretty eyes. Very pretty. I'm just going to set this glitter aside and then pour it back in when I'm done with the video. Okay, our next step, I want to do a piece of bling in the center of the flower. Now I like to use my little fine tip tweezers. And what I did on my other card was I just took my white gel pen and kind of put a little circle around each of the flower petals so it looks like that. And that is going to be a flower for the owl. And we're going to put Zig Two-Way on about half of it. Perfect. Now I'm going to place that on my owl like so. Beautiful. Okay, now the other thing, I have the nose cut, so we're going to go ahead and adhere that next. It's a very small piece. Actually, I think I'm just going to put the adhesive right where the nose goes. It's going to be easier. I just can't seem to pick that up. There we go. And the nose goes right about like that. Now, I do like to put a little tiny gem right on her little wings. I think that looks very pretty that way. Okay, now we just have the feet left. And I'm just going to take my Zig Two-Way and just kind of go right on where the feet are. And then we're going to go ahead and put them on. Actually, it's more like nails, I guess, than feet. And this way. Okay. There we go. Now, I want to make those feet glittery too, so I'm just going to put some Zig Two-Way right there. Take my glitter back. Oh, we're not doing so well on time anymore, so I have to hurry up. Okay, I have no idea about editing videos, so who knows when this is actually going to be posted, but this was actually filmed on Tuesday, August 31st. We'll see. I've never really been into video editing, so. Anyways, now our cute little owl has sparkly eyes and toes, and I love it. Alrighty. Now, the next thing I did was I stamped my sentiment already on a little piece of yellow paper, and it says, "Today belongs to you." I just love that. So that could be used as a birthday, or an anniversary, or pretty much almost several different occasions with just that sentiment. So I really like that one. And I used a brown StazOn ink, so I didn't have to give it very much drying time. It dried very well all on its own. And I made 3 mats for it. I believe one was cut at 1 inch by 1.75, and then I just went up 1/4 of an inch each way from there. Now I think that's going to go someplace like that, and then the owl up there. So first thing I'm going to do is adhere my sentiment matting. I'm going to put 2 nice strips of ATG, and I don't want that raised up, so I'm going to put it right about like that. That looks good. And then I have pop dots that I'm going to use on my owl. And I'm just going to put a few. Okay, we're almost done on time. So we have to be quick now. Now, I want to order from Papertrey ink soon, but right as of yet, I haven't. So my cardstock is the Reflections from Michaels, and it's nice cardstock. I do like it, but it's not as thick as the Papertrey ink from what I hear. So what I like to do with my cards to make sure, because the front is nice and heavy now with all of that on it, I like to personally adhere a second layer inside the inside bottom of my cards. And this way it makes it stronger, and it also provides a lighter color to go ahead and write on, which is nice. And I'm just going to try to line this up best I can. Make sure it still closes. And then I just end up with something like that, and I just go ahead and trim off my edges. And we're just about out of time. The only other thing that I want to do to this card is just add a little bit of doodling with the white gel pen, but I'm not going to be able to do that live. So you'll be able to see what I did when you look at the final picture. But isn't that so cute? I just love the girly owl, and everything matches, and I absolutely love that ribbon. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.